Hi, Aquarius. This is Just with your October 14th, 2019 weekly reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Aquarius, doubts. Doubts, 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 and doubts. You have some serious doubts about situations. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of wondering. You're making moves to leave a situation behind. But you may be going in a different direction. Some of you are like, you maybe if we're going to go right, now you're going to go left. Some of you are standing still, even though every part of you no longer wants to wait. It's like you want to do it, but your mind keeps telling you no, not now, or wait, or it's not time. You may find people around you are dragging their feet. Okay. You may feel like you're going to go after something and that door is closed. You may feel like you don't want to wait another second, but all you can do is wait. You may feel like you're very clear and know exactly where you want to go, but waiting for someone to do their part is, the problem, basically. I keep getting very clear is that you don't want to wait, you want to act, but then you stop yourself. You keep stopping yourself. You keep feeling like it's not the right time. And that may parlay into a bit of depression. Be careful with that. You may have some disappointments that's coming up when it comes to institutions of any kind. Work looks good. Looks like you are getting along with people. If you have your own business, it's going slow. It's, the work you put in is what you get out of, nothing major. You may find it difficult to connect with authority. So managers, supervisors, that sort of thing. Your coworkers may be fine, but dealing with, once again, authority figures for some of you could definitely be a problem right now. And that's probably is what is making you want to leave a situation, and not move forward. But I think another part of you is telling you, don't do it. And if that is saying that, then, you should know what to do. I don't see anyone leaving when it comes to a workplace situation. I see some of you maybe trying to get a job, which you possibly can get a job. But it's almost like, for those of you who have been putting resumes out and now you're going on interviews and now you're waiting for people to get back to you about, yes, you're being hired, that sort of thing, that may be delayed. For others of you who've just gotten on and you're now working your job and you're fairly new, I feel like you're keeping your head down and keeping your nose clean. You're not engaging with people. You're just really trying to get your work done. And for others of you with your own business, you are putting social life on the back burner so that you can really focus on your business, so that you can increase your revenue, increase your finances. So again, some of you just probably want to let go of this business, escape something that no longer you feel serves you, but you're in this place where you can't necessarily do it because you're not choosing to do it. And it possibly has a lot to do with the fact that you feel intuitively it's just not the right time for you. And again, trying to work with people may be a bit of a challenge. Working in a team, like individual or independent, you're great, you're fine, you know exactly what you're doing. But to get people to see your way or to value you and to value what you bring to the table, that again may be a bit of a challenge. And a part of you may feel like you're being taken advantage of and that you need to chuck it all, but you can't. You can't. It's something about wanting to do it, but not allowing yourself to do it because you don't feel like it's the right time. When it comes to your finances, you will get finances, but it is a slow but steady process. Okay. It may take a few months before, for some of you weeks, but others of you months before you feel that everything is where it needs to be for you. And I feel that you will have the opportunity to work something out in your favor. Okay. You just have to kind of give it some time. Somebody is going to be there to help you with a situation. So again, don't not put out your resume, put your resumes out, make those phone calls, get out there and network, because you're building you're building your foundation, not just for today, not for next week, but for months down the line and for years down the line. And you will get some type of victory if you're putting yourself out there. But I also see this kind of cycle where there's some disappointment and not knowing exactly what steps you should take after, because you feel like things aren't necessarily happening in your favor. So let's look at the elements around you, and you can gauge how people will be interacting with you based upon these elements. So as far as air signs, the communication around you, I feel, will be very stagnant. I feel you'll get clear-cut communication, but then it'll probably turn dry, only to be a disappointment down the line. So just kind of, if there's any disappointment with people, take everyone with a grain of salt. Whatever someone's saying to you, take it with a grain of salt, because only time proves what's going to happen. And then, it may just take time. It doesn't mean what they're saying is not true, but it also could just take time. And for others of you, it's definitely going to be some disappointments based upon what you're hearing or what someone is telling you. So try to be careful with that. If you're dealing with earth energy, it may be difficult to deal with earth and to work with them. It also may be difficult because you may want things to happen faster than what they're willing to do. So that may be a bit of a challenge. And you also may be feeling ignored to a certain extent with earth energy people. Okay. Like I said, business could be a bit slow. Working independently could be the best bet. You may find, even if you work at a job, that you find yourself being more to yourself than engaging with a lot of people. You're dealing with fire energy. I feel like fire energy just probably won't be showing up for you. They're very self-focused and self-interested at this time. So they won't be the ones that'll answer the call. They'll be the ones that isn't necessarily making you so much of a focus. And if you're dealing with, and your energy, so fire signs has to do with your energy and your drive. You may feel like you're not very driven and you don't have much energy with a situation because you kind of have to wait, which you will find that you're successful, but you may not get your energy back until we're in Sagittarius season. If you're dealing with water signs, I feel that water energy will be a good energy. Some people will be able to work things out. You and a water sign could work things out at this time. They may be coming from the heart, like really there to help you on an emotional level. They may be very supportive of you at this time. So water energies are very sensitive, and they can pick up what's going on with you, whether you tell them or not, and they may answer the call and be there for you. So let's get into love. Now, when it comes to love situation, it's hard to work out the situation. Someone dropped you and now you're trying to work it out with someone. Or you're dropping the situation and you're just taking a break. Someone may be trying to come back to try to work things out, but that's going to be challenging because you haven't heard from this person all before. Others of you, it's hard to get to speak to someone. It's hard to figure out what happened. Why can't we work this out? You probably want to reunite with someone and work things out. You probably are expressing some forms of love and wanting to, if it's not you, it's the other person, but somebody is reaching out, expressing some areas of love and wanting to fix a situation. And again, that may be very difficult to do at this time. I feel like some of you are heartbroken. And this is what could be the problem, because for a lot of you, I see work going okay. But it could be your love life, which could be very problematic, and having an opportunity to work something out with someone. But there may be some disappointments with that. So be careful when it comes to love areas. I do feel like some of you could be up for a divorce, and someone is trying to save that divorce. Like they don't want a full divorce, but the other person may feel like there's no other way. I want out of the situation, and I kind of don't want to revive this again. Someone really sees themselves single, and they like being single. So it's going to be difficult. Somebody is trying all that they can to get back into that person's good graces. Even let's just be friends. Let's just hold off. Let's just, very much trying to negotiate a remedy for the situation, but the other person is just saying no, that's not what they want. And that's what I was saying in all the other readings, that people are drawing a hard line in the sand. It's going to be very difficult for people to, and this Mercury retrograde should be quite interesting because people will be coming back. very desperate in some kind of way, but others will be drawing a hard line in the sand, not allowing people to come back into their life. So you could be experiencing this now. That's not going to stop the person from coming back. It's not going to stop the person from coming into your life. Some of you, there's new love coming your way. One that is going to be very peaceful. Unfortunately, some of you may be drama kings and queens, and you are addicted to drama. So it may just be too boring for you, and you just are not interested in someone that, there's no drama, there's peace, this person is very mature, it's an easy relationship. That may be, again, too boring or too traditional, too routine, and it's not something that you're interested in. If you're single, again, you will be meeting people, but I feel, again, that spark, that passion, that fun, that is what is going to be lacking. You could be really attracting very stable, mature people that are very predictable. So that may be something that you're not necessarily interested in for some of you. But you will be meeting people if you put yourself out there. You may also take yourself off the market because you're just not meeting the caliber of person that you want. Now, in this extended read, we're going to look at you and this person because I see very clearly someone coming back, someone wanting to work a situation out. And I want to know, is it you that's like not allowing this situation to move forward? Is it the person? What are the challenges between the two of you? Can it work out? How do they feel deep down inside? What are they not telling you? What are they keeping close to their vest? And how's this going to work out? Not just this week, but down the line. And also, we're going to look at other things. We can also look at Aquarius singles. So for those of you who have love going on in your life or would like that, we're going to look at this week and down the line what you could expect when it comes to love. So if you're interested in the extended, click that link and we can finish the rest of this love reading. For those of you who would like something personal, click the link to my website and you can set something up for yourself. If you'd like to share, I would love to hear. So please leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aquarius.